Are the highlights of this game. The 90 minutes ended in a 1-all. This is how Baladevi calmly placing it into the back of the net, and a clever flick could have gotten on the score sheet. Karthika Ranjana Chanu with couple of outswing floaters. Keeper had to work hard. A few physical challenges as well. Anju Tamang missing the target from the 20 yards out. This was the first booking for Ranjana in the first half. Sabitra Bhandari almost setting up Grace inside the box. This was the moment. This is how Gokulam fought back into this game. The keeper did get a touch, but struck with a lot of pace. That was how Ranjana was sent off. The second yellow. Sabitra Bhandari flashing it wide. Grace had the chance to square it. Not on the same wavelength, those two attackers. Grace all by herself, almost taking on the entire Odisha FC defense. Sabitra almost doing the same, but in both the occasions the post coming in the way. Pyari Khaka forcing a save out of Bitrise. This was towards the closing stages. Sabitra Bhandari had one last chance and she failed to capitalize. They want the butterflies in the stomach to end. Both teams will want it to end early. Well, let us take you back into the past before speeches, before a war. The second game of the day going into penalty shootout. The keepers always they likes to make a decision rather than standing still. That's the keeper's psychology. So it's Ashalata Devi up against Shreya Huda. The seasoned campaigner up against the youngster to take the penalty number 1 in a best of 5. Asha with the short run up, and she slots it into the bottom corner. Shreya Huda completely rooted to her spot. 1-0 Gokulam Kerala. First shot converted with ease. She changed the angle of her right foot at the last moment to make sure it goes. Gokulam Kerala in the driver's seat, having converted the first spot kick. Pressure on Odisha FC now. Anju Tamang to take the first shot for the Juggernauts. Anju looking nervous in the run-up and is saved by Bitrise. That bit of stutter in the run-up gave the keeper slight momentum. She made the right anticipation, Bitrise, and winning the psychological battle against the Indian youngster. Sabitra Bhandari next for Gokulam Kerala. She's missed plenty of opportunities in the game. Can she make this one count? Slots it home with certain comfort. Wonderfully taken penalty. And up against a tall goalkeeper like Shreya, you always got to choose between the top corner or the bottom corner. But Sabitra Bhandari. Gokulam Kerala are 2-0 up. And now Baladevi's turn. Usually during penalties, one is crescent under the dark. Baladevi to put some light, and Baladevi misses it! Can you believe it? Bitra is doing the unthinkable here. A slight touch from the goalkeeper and a major help from the woodwork. Indumati with a short run up, gentle backlift. Again sending the keeper the wrong way. He was almost like a spectator between the sticks. Shreya Huda struck with a lot of venom. A third penalty converted in a row by Gokulam. Pyari Khaka. This could prove to be the decisive spot kick. All eyes on Bitrice. She is certainly on a high, having saved a couple of penalties already. Pyari Khaka must be feeling the heat here. Pyari Khaka goes for it and is saved by Bitrice. Gokulam Kerala are through to the semi-final. It has ended 3-0 in tiebreaker. An absolute masterclass from Bitrice. Anthony Andrews getting his selection right. Attackers blending. Dangmei Grace integrated properly throughout the season. They were banging with blunt heads and burnt wings. And those blunt heads have turned into sharp minds. And those burnt wings have begun flapping again to take flight in the Hero Indian Women's League semi-finals. In a row. Stupendous. How often do you see this in a game like this? Anthony Andrews and his ways and his means to an end, and his circumstances and his ploys and his mistakes and all his aces. And for Crispin Chetri, it's all about optimism. And the thing about optimism